Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? You know that. And welcome to the first installment of Sequel Month. All through the month of January, I had to review terrible, terrible sequels to movies I've already looked at. And if these sequels are anything like the movie I just saw, I am in serious shit, man! Serious shit! Neverending Story 3. I mean, this is anus scum. Literally fresh from the ass anus scum. This is one of the worst slaps in the face to a really great movie since the last slap in the face to it! But give Neverending Story 2 some credit, it wasn't this. This is the Mortal Kombat 2 of sequels, the Batman and Robin, well, it's still bad! It's one of the worst sequels to a franchise I have ever seen, period. This is the movie. These are the notes of things that are wrong with the movie, so as you can imagine, there's a lot to talk about. So I will do my best to keep this review under a millennium long, but I make no promises. Let's take a look. First of all, look at this stellar computer animation. Doesn't it look like it's just leaping out at you? Hell, the credits look more three-dimensional. I guess this is supposed to be Fantasia, but Lord knows, it looks more like a theme park from the fucking White Witch of Narnia. Apparently there's this Dumble douche who spends most of his time recording the tales of the Neverending Story. Yeah, just burn the pages after part 1, pal. It'll save you 4 hours.
There will be a day when the writing stylus will start to act strangely. This is a sign that the nasty is on the way.
The Nasty. That's the name of our villain, folks. The Nasty. In the first film it was the Nothing, the second film it was the Emptiness, and in this film, it's the Nasty. The hell is the villain in the next film gonna be called? Ooh.
To stop the nasty, even temporarily, would require a special young human, a voracious reader of great imagination and extraordinary courage.
Too bad, you got the dick cheese from Free Willy. Enjoy! He's being chased by some bullies and hides in the school library, where he comes across the librarian from the first 2 films, played this time by Freddie Jones. Yeah, is it me or do they always meet this way?
Mr. Coriander, don't you remember me? Bastian Balthazar Bucks.
Bastion? What in the world happened to you?
They changed actors twice.
The Neverending Story.
That is strictly a reference book from now on, and must not be taken from the library under any circumstances.
That's why I left it out in the open for anybody to steal. Seriously, I should take better care of my books! So he looks in the book and sees his story is once again being told through the text. Apparently his dad got married to a divorcee named Jane Baxter.
Jane's house was more suited for a family of 4, which for Bastian meant a new room, a new neighborhood, and worst of all, a new school.
Well, thank God the librarian just happened to move at the exact same time to the exact same school. Or maybe when he, you know, vanished into thin air from the last film, he just happened to reappear at the school. That's fucking lucky. He also gets a little sister, a bratty little bitch and a half who wants nothing to do with Bastian.
You can have one if you want. I got plenty of them.
What for? Crystals are so stupid. Like a crystal can really grant a wish or something?
When did he say it could?
Spare me this new age garbage.
Crystals aren't supposed to grant wishes. Only the Orin can do that. Can't tell this to anybody.
Okay.
The Orin is a necklace of the childlike empress, the ruler of all Fantasia. The Neverending Story.
You're crazy. So after hearing his Dungeons and Dragons wet dream, she locks herself in her room and tries to cope with the situation.
I wish I still saw you.
Yeah, Thank God she's not into all that new age crap. She just likes to express her feelings on acoustic guitar and sing lyrics that wouldn't make it into a jewel poetry book.
And you left me here.
Sebastian's dad, who looks like a pig that just ate Vince Vaughn, tries to help his new wife be a good parent.
Downstairs, look alive, let's go, yee-haw!
I'll be pulling the car out of the garage. You know, when you're ready.
I'm acting. But Bastian decides he wants to look cool on his first day of school, so he goes for something along the lines of that green hair guy from Sim City.
Jane, would you happen to have a comb?
No, I don't, but don't worry, you look perfectly impressive.
Yeah, you can call it the I just woke up and saw the box office results for Neverending Story 3 look.
Oh my god, the new brother. Is he for real?
Oh, it depends. Do you believe two obvious 30-year-olds trying to play high school students is for real?
Where's the men's room? Nicole, I gotta get this stuff out of my hair.
I can't show you the bathroom right now.
Oh my god! Get out of here!
Wait, what? What? Oh, whoa, huh? Wait.
Come on! Why? Who are they?
The nasties!
Wait, no, wait, come on, wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? How does this, what? Okay, hold it. We gotta go back and do bullet points because there's just too many things wrong with this scene. First off, that's Jack Black. What? Second, why would an entire school literally run away from a group of bullies? What, did they stuff their pants with TNT or something? Third, that's Jack Black. What? Fourth, they're literally called the Nasties? In the first film, the nothing was an abstract entity. In the second film, the emptiness was the human form of dying imagination. In this film, it's literally just a bunch of bullies named the Nasties? How fucking uninspiring is that? To go from complex ideas destroying worlds to one half of Tenacious D acting like a dick mule. Boy, they keep upping the ante, don't they? Now, to his credit, Jack Black does seem like the only actor who's actually having fun with this performance. Don't get me wrong, it's still written terribly, but it's a lot of fun to see him try and pull something off with it.
Can you guys show me where the men's room is?
Well, I think it'd only be right we personally escort you to the men's room.
It's a trap!
So they lock him in the storage room until the janitor comes along and spots them.
Yo, Mr. John, what's up?
How many times are you dweezels gonna repeat the 12th grade?
Oh, so that's why half the high school students look like they're in their 20s.
Principal said the next time he catches you down here, he'd have you all expelled.
Sebastian knocks on the door and tells the janitor what happened, resulting in them getting expelled. Which leads us to where the story left off with Bastian finding the book. Kinda weird that he read all the things that he already knew happened to himself. But the bullies find him and continue to chase him down. Hey, you know what I don't miss in this film? Fantasia. I don't miss it at all. The other films would have gotten there by now, but this film feels that taking its time to show us how teeth-grindingly boring our main character is much more important. Hell, the name of the flippin' film is Escape from Fantasia. They should have called it Trying to Get to Fucking Fantasia.
Hell, take back Fantasia! It's my story, and I say I return to Fantasia to escape the Nasties!
What the hell? That's your transporting effect. You'd be lucky if you didn't get a seizure traveling that way. I want to go to Fantasia now! No! No! Why is it so mean? So finally, he transports himself back to Fantasia. Oh hey, I didn't know Martin Short was in this movie. So he comes across the gnomes from the first movie, who are now Irish for some reason, as Jack Black continues to try and find Bastian.
When I get my hands on that slippery weasel, I'm gonna rock his world.
Ew.
Yo, maybe he's hiding in one of these books. Yo, Balthazar!
You know, these guys are making Bulk and Skull look like professional assassins.
Did anybody check in there?
So they find the book, and here's a big shock, are actually able to read.
In order to escape the Nasties, Bastian rushed inside the nearest door, the school library. Now, how can something that's happening right now be in this book?
It ain't possible!
He then slapped himself in a bout of overacting hamminess. So the Nasties eventually figure out that the book is alive and that Bastian is inside.